Thank you for watching the Silentsports Gaming channel. We're live with Crash Team Rumble, KO Overflow weekend. Thanks for coming in and watching. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. It's Crash Team Rumble. It's been a surprising great game for me. This is one of the best games I played in a long time. I've been trying to get on live every weekend. I don't think last weekend I did. I don't think I got on live last weekend, but so this is the event for this weekend, KO Overflow. You get exclusive rewards for getting knockouts. So I'm going to focus on blockers today. So as you see, Brio on the screen, we're going to start off with him. We probably just rotate the 4 blockers. It's Dingo, Brio. Oh, it's 5. Oh, it's 4. Yes, it's Dingo. So I guess I put Cortex in there. So Ripperoo is who I missed. That is Dingo, Brio, Troopy, and Ripperoo. They're the blockers. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I ain't gonna change it right now. Sorry, Ripperoo, but Ripperoo will be so we won't see Cortex. We'll see those 4. So we'll start off with Brio. Then we will just go in order with Troopy, Ripperoo, and Dingo now. So I missed Ripperoo and I put Cortex in there. Cortex is a booster, and the 3 scores are Catbat, Tawana, and Crash, of course. So so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try to stay on at least an hour. I'm gonna try to push for 2 hours. Depends. Kinda got on it late. I wanted to do it at around 4. But had some errands to do. Talked to my brother for a while. Things of that nature. So, and you know, things going on, you know, behind the scenes, like I said. Any football fans, you can check out my Silentsports video blog. Episode 237, the AFC South was covered today. So the Titans, the Jags, the Colts, and the Houston Texans. Like I said, interesting division this year. Jaguars probably definitely the favorite, but let's go with the fly trap spitter. We're gonna go between that, the Gasmanian guard, and the garbage dump. But we're gonna use the fly trap spitter for this. We're gonna rotate those 3. We're gonna stay with blockers. We're gonna try to get knockouts. I'm starting to get up there with my battle pass. I'm at 87. You see a few people with the 100s. So, but like I said, I had a head start because I bought the I pre-ordered the game, so I started at 25. Of course, the new map bogged down. Also, we did that last weekend. I think I didn't do it live though. I think I just did a video on it. But I had some problems. I had problems with the internet this week. I had problems with my PlayStation Plus expired on me, snuck up on me. That always sneaks up on me. And then I had some issues loading my card transfer and my money, so I couldn't buy. I had to ask my brother, Fat Man, the guard. Y'all, if y'all been knowing me for a while, you know who he is. He fronted me the money to get my PlayStation Plus back. Well, I wouldn't been able to do this video, so special thank you to him. I had the money for it, I just couldn't load my card, so that was an issue. But hopefully I can get my direct deposit sooner than later. Hopefully it only take about 2 weeks, so we won't have to go through that again. So that's what. Yeah, I mess. I probably should have did it too late. So I'm gonna try to get as many knockouts as I can. I'm still gonna play the Florida game, but as far as the weekend event is supposed to get knockouts, so let me score these points. Cortex let me, but he's not trying to. Where'd he go? I think I got him though. If I was able to transform, yeah. finally. That's one knockout. We score these 43 points. Hey, Dingo, you wanna mess around, huh? Huh, Dingo? I'll chase you to get you out of here. Let me get this boost while I'm here. Oh, they got it first. Get out of there. We'll score these points. Losing too. Oh, dang it. Cortex got me. Oh yeah, y'all. But this got a new microphone finally. Been having a microphone issue also for the last couple of weeks. So that problem's fixed. I had to use my PlayStation camera at times, which the microphone is not that good on it, you know. This was pretty good. Oh, yeah, you got me. But yeah, this game is pretty much over. Down about over 1,000. So let me just focus on score for the rest of the match just to make it respectable, I guess. Oh, it's over. Too late. Think about that. But like I said, I'm gonna try to go on the floor of the game, but mostly I'm gonna try to get the knockouts that I need to get my rewards. So, Bog Down is next, so you're gonna see the new map. Okay, I'm about to level up the battle pass. Okay, I'm at 13, so I get some more XP. Yep. Alright. So let's move to Troopy. We just gonna go on down the line, just rotate the 4 characters. We'll rotate this. And that's how this video is gonna go. And we go as long as everything's flowing well. Appreciate you guys so much for joining me. This map is small, so it's going to definitely be some chaos here. I keep forgetting. I see like it's getting only 10 minutes already. Some of the matches be long. There's no time limit, so I've been in matches that lasted a long time, but this one I doubt it. It's too small. Now that Wompat Bat I mean, it's good if you can. You gotta sort of escort it, but it gets taken down pretty easily. Most people takes it out before you even get to the goal, the scoring platform. So. But I think here you just score. I think you gotta score in small doses. I don't think you should try to overflow yourself. They haven't scored yet, so they must be focused on something else. There you go, score that. They got cat bats on their team. As I probably said before, cat bat definitely my favorite one as far as using. I should have jumped. I should have just walked. I didn't jump, so she get credited for the knockout. Oh dang, I thought I had that one. No, it's just two, but go ahead and put them over there. I think here you get lulled to sleep if you try to focus on that whopper bat. It's a good asset, but it would be something I wouldn't focus on too much. Because like I said, it don't never really get there. You ain't gonna never get the 4,000 that it possibly can get. Yeah, pretty much dominated him. I ain't get no knockouts though this time. But I scored a little bit. Alright, so let's be Ripperoo now. Then we'll be Dingo next. Then we'll go back to Brio. So let's do the trash dump. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying this every time. I hope they add Tidy the Tiger. That's probably the most exciting character that I hope they add. I mean, there's so many Crash characters they can add. Still some good people missing. Papu Papu, I think he'd be a funny character to use. I mean, there's a lot of characters out there, but Tiny is probably the most excited I would be, you know, I want to see. Just Beachy, another small map. A little bigger than Bogged Down, but the bonus bank, I think that's sort of, you can use it in two ways. I think you can use it as like a distraction, because most teams panic and they guard that, but you can go right to your, still could go to your regular bank and score. So use that in two ways. So it's good to get. bonus. Ooh, I thought I didn't make that. I thought I was about to fall. I was going to be so upset with myself. There's somebody got, I think Troopy probably got credited for that. So I go ahead and add these to it. Oh, he got me. Oh, Crash, you got me, Crash. Oh, snap. Getting banked here. Coming for me, they coming. Score. Alright, now I'll go back and forth with you. Oh, you got me though. Oh, I got him. Oh, I should have dropped that garbage dump. I think I still have it, right? Yeah. Punk. Tag it. Harvey control Ripperoo. I helped my team outscore a little bit for a second. But they got it. Got me. And he about to score that bank. Okay, we sort of stopped them. I don't think they scored. Barely at all. said, this has been a long game already. Close, but they still beating us. I got another one. Got another one, baby. Get out of there. Yeah, get out of here. Let's go. And we winning. Let's go. Big kill. Let's go get some points. Let's go get some points. Get the knockouts. Got a lot of knockouts in this game. We'll score these points. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes. What a game. What a game. That was fun. What a game. What a game. Ripperoo started off, got whooped a little bit, but came more strong. Yeah, 7 knockouts. Yeah. At the 20. Another 4,000. Oh, got a new backpack. Ooh, get some points. Okay. Oh, I gotta hurry up. Switch my character, switch my... Come on, hurry up, hurry up. We got 12 seconds still. Go to Dingo. Dingo. Can we switch this in time? Flash starter? We got it. Barely. Alright. I think we was here before. Yeah, we was here. So Dingo, I like Dingo. Like I said, just think he's a little slow. And I mean, if I was, just moving around. But if you could use him and be patient with him, he's a devastating character. I'm gonna score these points. Stay away. Okay, you got it, Coco. Alright. Just score these points. Oh, snap. Cat bat. Nah, I mess with you though. coming at me. He's trying to knock me out. Tawana trying to knock me out. Yep, got me. Score these points. Oh, somebody was focused on that. So score. Sort of going against my role, but just going to the flow of the game right now. She too fast. See, that's what I'm saying. Dingo's kind of slow. Try to knock her out. Energy's low. That's fine. Put that there. Roll around with this for a minute. Badge. Hard to catch her. Oh, Ripperoo. Yeah, this Vic games, he got me a lot since I've been on. Oh, that game over. Sometimes I get so focused on doing things, I don't even be looking at the score. Oh boy. Alright. Back to bog down. Did get one knockout. Okay. Let's go back to Brill. What's the next thing against Median God? Like I said, we're gonna definitely gonna do an hour. Definitely gonna do an hour, but definitely gonna push for 2. So we're half hour in, so that's hour and a half from now. 6, a little after 7 Eastern Standard. Let me get off here. Just score these points. Like, so on this small map, it's good to just score. Got him. And about to score. But last weekend they had the bog down event, and I missed some of it because like I said, my PlayStation Plus went out on me. Whoa, get off there, get off the square. Oh, they stopped me from transforming. Yeah. Epic Games win again. Got me again. Got him back though. Yeah, Crash. What you want to do, Crash? Oh, sneaky son of a gun. You caught a fish out of water, baby. Caught you when you was coming back. Think I'm gonna go and get that bouncer bubble, bounce around on the water a little bit. Score these points. Oh, dang, they beat us? Hey. Some games we go so fast. Which, like I said, this kid, that level, I think if you go with 3 scores and a blocker, you're good, you know. The scores could just quickly basically do a little circle, get the whopper, put it on the, put it in there and get it over with. Well, we already unlocked Ripperoo. I lost them early, so. But I guess I did the required thing to unlock them for everybody else. I played the event. So I had Ripperoo earlier than some other players. Go back to Dr. Troopy here. We're in Serenity Gardens. This the map with the dragons. Oh dang, if I'd have got that off, I would have had him. The team winning though. Oh good, I didn't lose it. So I'm gonna drop it right off on a... Uh-oh. Everybody get the knockouts right before I can get it. Dang, he got that one. Then I got knocked out. Vic, man. Vic be getting me, man. So that big bars eye. Oh, they got one. Oh, dang it. Ah. Yeah, we about to lose. Only need 17 points. I'm coming if I can get there. Yep. Damn, we was about to catch back up though. Oh boy. So let's swip over the Ripperoo. Sorry I messed up my hashtags and stuff, but that's fine. Tell y'all a little funny story. Did some laundry today, man. I struck all my socks. I had these nice little ankle socks that I like. I guess, like I said, I'm from Maryland, but I've been in New Jersey the last 5 months now. If you're familiar with South Jersey, Cowtown is very famous here. I think they open, I think my friend says Saturdays and Tuesdays, something like that, twice a week. You know, basically like all types of stores and tents. You can buy all types of stuff out there. So I bought these socks and I washed them today and shrunk them all. So now I gotta buy some new socks. I have a few pairs of socks, but not enough for 7 days a week. I put it that way. So let me get him, let me get him. Yes. Yeah, we got the boost. Now, should I put this here? Put this here. Score, score. Oh, stop, 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 stop. They got you already, Coco, sorry. Yeah, I got you, Dago. Got you again, baby. Yes, sir. Coco. Oh, dropped the roll. Let me get all these relics if I can get. Oh, dang it, shot my, pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button, y'all. There's too many of them. Oh, that's what I'm doing. About to die anyway. Yeah, I get credited for that, but that's fine. More flat track. Let the load there we go. Oh, they got it. Just fight them as long as I can. Yep, stay as long as I can, right? Damn, I missed it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another one there. Let's go. Oh, drive off the way. Go ahead and try it. Get me, yeah. Really go, we should win. You got it. Over 45 minutes in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. No one has came into the live chat yet, that's fine. The video will be available for playback. Got a playlist for all my live streams. Battle Pass is jumping. Okay, let's go back to Thingo. Switch to that. Let's talk a little bit about like I said, I did my sports blog today. Preseason start this week. This Thursday is the Hall of Fame game. The Jets and the Browns. Hopefully I can find a TV antenna somewhere so I can watch the game Thursday night. Even though, like I said, that's going to be a dress rehearsal. You're just going to see, and I'll see Aaron Rodgers playing. I expect Deshaun Watson to play just because, you know, he hasn't had a lot of reps in the last few years. He might play a series, but you're not going to see Nick Chubb probably don't play at all. Like, you're not going to see the stars out there, but it's just good to see some NFL football. But as far as the AFC South goes, you know, I touched on, I think the Colts and the Texans. I think the Colts, I don't want to say that they're going in the wrong direction. I just don't know what their direction is. But they put all the eggs, I don't want to say all the eggs in the basket because he ain't been given the starter job yet. But we'll see how Anthony Richardson is. I like him. I liked him at Florida. I think he's going to do well. The Colts have a talented team, though. They do have a talented team, so they're not going to be just a pushover. Houston, maybe younger, maybe some more unproven people, but I really believe that okay, Crash. Okay, Crash. Score whatever you score up. I'll get you though. If I'm fast enough. Thing go just slow. Yeah, I should have regrouped a little bit. Yeah, that means can I put my gas video guard there on top of that? I think I can. No. Oh, dang it. Should've just waited. Oh yeah, they bait. We dominate this game for our scoring, so fine with me. Okay. Yeah, pretty much dominated scoring wise. Got knocked out a couple times though. Oh, he played in City Scraper in a while. Okay. Rush the boost for Dingo. Alright, go back to Brio. Get it darbaged up. Almost an hour in. Thanks for watching. Sort of got off topic. I think I started focusing on the game, but yeah, I think Houston and the Colts, like, they're the two probably the lesser teams in the South and the AFC. I think it's going to be Jackson or Tennessee division. One of those two teams will come out of that division as a winner. But I think the Colts and the Texans have a chance to compete for a wild card, even though the AFC is so deep with good teams. But I think because they have weaker schedules, maybe they get in, that way. But the AFC is very, very deep. And probably some teams will put those two teams at the bottom of the AFC. Well, Houston and Indianapolis. If you had to rank all the AFC teams, they'd probably be at the bottom, but I just like them because of their schedule. Well, I don't want to say like, but I think they have a shot because of their schedule. Like I said, the Jags, like I said, I think you have to give them, they have to be the favorite. But I think, like I said, they're a young team too, but I think because they have the experience at coach now, Doug Peterson, I think he's going to keep them focused. I expect the Jags to win that division. Like I said, I'll make formal predictions when it's time, if I still have the platform. But I think, I just don't think you could just hand them the division because of the inexperience, even though, they had a great run in the playoffs last year. They exceeded expectations. The Titans sort of fell apart at the end of the season, so I just think, I'm about to say I fell. Just gonna score this little 38. Uh-oh. Nope. Yeah, this person been getting me the last couple games. I think we'd be an hour in after this game. As far as any of those teams being a legitimate contender, I think if you go by tiers, I think it's Kansas City. I think Kansas City got to stand alone. Then like I said, the rest of the AFC is, actually now that I phrase it that way, who would be on that second tier, We go to the North, maybe those teams, maybe the Ravens. Me being a Ravens fan, not saying it just because I am, but I think I expect Lamar to have a bounce back year. I really like Cincinnati. Fortunate what happened to Joe Burrow, but hopefully that injury ain't significant. I'm hearing a little bit of both. I'm hearing that it could be a lingering injury throughout the season. I'm hearing also that it's not that bad of an injury. I'm hearing a lot of different opinions. I just, I held my breath when they said, he couldn't put pressure on his leg. I automatically thought it was a knee because of his history, but I really feel better that it's his calf and not his knee. Lost another one. I think if it was his knee, I'd be more worried than it is his calf, even though calf can be a lingering injury throughout the season. So, but he basically ain't gonna be ready until the regular season. So, of course, I didn't expect to see him much in preseason anyway, but definitely not now. If this happened, I think it's gonna put some more spotlight on this contract. Now that Justin Herbert just got paid, pretty much all the young quarterbacks have gotten paid now. So pretty much Burrow is next up. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. So rambling. I hope I can be able to switch my character. I can at least be able to do that. Can I switch my thing? Yeah, so I got it. But yeah, so the West, like I said, well, Kansas City, like I said, standing alone. But that second team, you don't know. I like I said, the Chargers. And I think I mentioned this the last few times I talked about them. And I like Justin Herbert. I think he deserves this money. I think he has the talent. But the Chargers, just to me, somehow just always bump their head. And that's a real thing. You always say year to year, this happened, that could happen, but history is history. And just like last year, talked about the Jaguars. Chargers was the team that came back 24-0 and beat. So, and I think he's talented. I think overall the team is talented. Are they still better than Kansas City? No. That's obvious. Raiders, to me, yeah, they have talent in certain places. Jimmy Garoppolo I respect him. I think he's a good quarterback. I'm not going to disrespect Jimmy Garoppolo, but he stays injured. Jacobs is a good running back. Defensively, I like their front line. So they have something there. Denver, to me, is a wild card. Denver is a team. To me, they just like the Rams and the NFC. I think those two teams, you just don't. I think they can have a terrible year, or they can be in the Super Bowl because of the talent that they do have. Now, the Rams, like I said, the Rams, they lose a lot of their core players, other than Aaron Donald. But that's just on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, Cooper Kupp, hopefully he comes back and play well. We don't know what we're going to get out of Matthew Stafford. So when he was healthy, he didn't play to his best of his ability. So a lot of question marks for the Rams, but I would be surprised to see them, be in the playoffs or even be a contender. And I feel the same way about Denver because, like I said, I really like Russell Wilson. I believe in Russ. I think it was just, his first year. So you got to give him, benefit of the doubt. So that's pretty much what I'm doing with him. So, but like I said, look up Sean Payton. This has been a proven coach. Even though some people say he's underrated. Overrated because, the Saints won that Super Bowl, but it's just like, you could take any franchise that never won and you do it. It has more weight. Because people compare him to Mike McCarthy. Now, personally, I think he's better than Mike McCarthy as a coach. But if you look at the resume, it's the same. It's the same. He had Drew Brees. They crashed out in the playoffs a lot of times. Same with Mike McCarthy. You got Aaron Rodgers. People, give Aaron Rodgers his credit. But, he has, same thing. But Green Bay, they more of a, they franchise is really, more historic than New Orleans is. So when he did it in New Orleans, it does carry more weight. That's why I think he gets more the benefit of the doubt than a Mike McCarthy. Even though I would agree that he's a better coach than Mike McCarthy. So, but that's just the, that's just the NFL. That's just sports period. But I think Denver is that dark horse team. Just because of the year they had last year. But I think they have talent there. Okay, we looked at the West, the North, the East. Of course, is Big Buffalo. Can't dismiss them. I like Josh Allen. I think he's the real deal. Hopefully Diggs is all in, you know, and they don't have no problems with him. They just lost one of their running backs, so I think, like I said, I think that's their weakness on offense, obviously. But shit, I'm growing up. I always draw black, but Miami, that's the team that I really like. You know, as far as open, I think it's really going to depend on Tua's health and his play, of course. But they have the talent there, Tyreek Hill and Jason. Waddle. They play. I think they complement each other very, very well. So I think Miami could be that challenge for them. The Jets, of course, are just getting, you know, publicity because of Aaron Rodgers, so you got to give him a shot with him. New England, don't count them out either. They got a strong. They definitely strong on defense. It's going to be the offense. Maybe they can somehow get Dalvin Cook to sign there. That's been a rumor going around, even though he's now close to signing with the Jets instead. And they do have already got a good running back stable. I think when they missed out on D-Hop, I think that was huge. But like I was saying, but now that I think about it now, like, I'm not saying Viking Drable is Bill Belichick, but he is under that tree. And I think he got a little bit of Belichick in him as far as stabilization and things of that nature. That's why I like Tennessee to never really fall. That's why I was kind of shocked that they kind of like faded out. But I really like Mike Drable. But I think he pretty much chose Tennessee because of the money. I think DeAndre wanted to get paid. He is, you know, want to say, you know, peak. This is his peak here. He's about to start declining just off of age and things of that nature. So I think he wanted to just get his nice big contract. But Tennessee is not, you know, I think they have a chance to do something. But the AFC is just deep. The NFC, I mean, is really that you're sure about. I mean, I'm just gonna put it there. If you're sure about teams that you're sure about in the NFC, it's pretty much Philadelphia, and that's it. I don't need to put San Francisco. San Francisco is deep. San Francisco probably on, like, from 52-man roster or whatever how it is, they probably the better team overall in the whole NFL. But what is their biggest question mark right now? The quarterback. We don't know if it's going to be Trey Lance, and if it is, has he improved? Brock Purdy had a monster year last year. You could argue if he didn't get hurt, they would at least give Philadelphia a better game for sure. That wasn't the 49ers there. You know, so I can't. Only team I'm sure is going to have a good year, 100%, is the Eagles. Like, I expect the Eagles to be there. Everybody else is question marks. Let's just stay in their division, Dallas. I like Dak Prescott, I really do, but I think he got to start being looked at as, like, you know, have he reached his peak? Is this, you know, is that all he's going to be? You know, Washington is starting over to me, even though they have talent. And somebody made a compelling argument. I don't know if somebody or ESPN, somebody gave them argument that they could be, you know, they always do the worst the first thing. and they haven't had, you know, they've been right there, you know, and they made the playoffs the year before, so they've been there. So I don't think that's crazy to say, but just I just don't see it. What's the other team in that division? The Giants. The Giants, now they got Saquon locked up, so they can move on from that. Is Daniel Jones really the answer? I guess that's the biggest question there. Is Daniel Jones really the answer? If he can, or did he improve? Because if so, then you know the Giants, you know, you could argue that they could be a team. So, South, like I said, the South sort of like the AFC South, kind of wide open. You know, I like New Orleans in that division, probably better than the other team right now. A lot of people's starting to warm up to Carolina. They're going to go with Stroud. I mean, Young at quarterback. So they already announced it. So to me, that's a good sign more than a bad sign. I think they believe they could just go to him now. So that's like a lot of people dark horses overall as the Panthers. I've seen that by experts. I'm not going to dismiss it because, like I said, I'm just a fan. But I don't know. I like the old. I like Derek Carr. A lot of people don't like Derek Carr, but I like Derek Carr. Yeah, he's bumped his head, but I like Derek Carr. So. I'm going to give Derek Carr the benefit of the doubt. And then the Saints are just talented. So, I like the Saints there. What other teams? Tampa starting to low. Baker Mayfield is sneaky. But I just think overall that, you know, I think Brady leaving is just sort of sucked the room out for a while. I think Tampa's going to be down for a few years. So they compete again. Who we missing there? We've covered Carolina, New Orleans, Tampa, Atlanta. Atlanta also very interesting team. We'll see what they do. They have talent in certain areas. That's a lot of people say. You know, that just like the South. Like you could, like any of those four teams can really do something. You know. So. Like I said, West, like I said, it's the Niners, but like I said, the quarterback is in question. Rams is a big question mark. Who else? Seattle is the team that's been kind of steady. You know, they had, you know, Pete Carroll is nothing to sneeze at, you know. So I can see them continuing to build. Geno Smith really impressed me, his best year of his career. So, we'll see how that goes. Arizona, like Kyler Murray, they've moved into a different direction, so they sort of a question mark to me. I don't know how they're going to do this year, so we'll see with them. North, I like Detroit. Like I said, I've already covered some of these divisions. I like Detroit. I think it's their time. Dan Campbell also seems like he's a stabilizer. Jared Goff, another quarterback that I've been down on overall in his career, but he showed me something the last few years in Detroit. Him and Geno Smith, I used to be so down on those guys, but I gave them credit, and I'm giving them credit again now. Packers, you know, lose Aaron Rodgers, but Jordan Love gets some good and bad reviews. He gets some good reviews, he gets some bad reviews. So, we'll see how that goes with them. I think they're a big question mark. Like I said, I think losing down with Cook matters. I really do. Kirk Cousins, we gonna see, you know, what they could do. Oh, I forgot to change my character, so we gonna have to be Ripperoo again. That's fine. Yeah, into a little rant. We'll see what they, you know, what they do. They had question marks. It's not. I mean, I think Detroit just had the less question marks. I think Detroit has the culture now. They know what they want to do. I think Green Bay, Minnesota, and Chicago. Chicago has also been a lot of teams, dark horse team as well, that can probably surprise the people. And I like Justin Fields. I've seen him at Ohio State a lot. I like this kid. I just think he just needs a better regime around him in Chicago. And I think he could be successful. But that's the NFC. The NFC a little bit more wide open. I think it's just Philadelphia and everybody else have to figure some things out. Even the Niners. Even though the Niners, you can argue that they're the most talented team. But until they, you know, if the quarterback not stabilized, to me it's almost, I don't want to say it's irrelevant, but that defense is strong. Maybe they lean on the defense until things get better at quarterback. If it's going to be Trey Lance. Now with Lance, like me, how I feel about him, because to me, I just don't know. You know, he had a different route to his career. He really barely played in college at all, which is rare for the NFL. The NBA, you know, like Kyrie Irving, this comes to mind. Like, he barely played any college games, but you knew this guy was talented. He flashed. And Trey Lance flashed, but it was a Division III school. That's usually not the case, you know. And the times he played in the NFL, he didn't really blow your socks off either. So I'm just not sure about him. I'm not going to dismiss him and saying it's, you know, that's who he is, because he really haven't played a lot. So that's where I stand with him. You know, he could surprise me. He could, you know, he could come out if he is the starter in Week 1. They got Pittsburgh. I talked about this on my blog when we did the AFC North last week. I talked about it with my buddy. He said it's gonna be a tough game, but I told him I'd give them a chance, because even if it's Brock Purdy, he's coming off injury, so he's not going to be himself. So I think it's going to be a old school smash mouth football type of game, and we'll see what the Niners can do. I think that game would have, to me, is going to prove a lot, even though it's a Week 1 game. You know. So we'll see. We'll see. So here's this Whopper Bay. You gotta sort of escort it to get the max out of it. And they doing a good job. I'm about to get knocked out. Where the rest of the team at, though? They about to make it. It's gonna flip the game. Yep. Y'all too late now. Y'all should have came as soon as you heard it was there. So that might be that's the game. There ain't no way. I'm about to just start blocking. See if I can stop them from scoring at least a little bit. Yeah, that changed the game right there. But what I was talking about, yeah, the Niners, yeah, you know, if that quarterback ain't right, you know, everything else, they're going to still win games, but it's going to be times you're going to need your quarterback to make a play, and you might not be sure if he can make it or not. and that's going to be the issue. Even if Purdy is back, because I think he had one good year. Oh wait, let me make sure I switch it this time. So this season, like, I probably say this every year in a way, but I think this season really is going to be very exciting. I mean, like I say, certain teams going to be there, but at the same time, even with Kansas City, they're going to be challenged in that strong AFC. But they has risen to the challenge, at least the last few years they have, so. But I can say this, overall about the NFL, like, it's no team this year that you can say, alright, they just terrible. I think every team has something to bring, and that's what makes the NFL great. It's a lot of parity. Parity is always good for your league. I think the NBA is, for right now, is there. I think now that the Warriors have come back down to earth, Milwaukee's not consistent enough, even though, I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA still. But I think they just not consistent as a team enough. There's no team that stands head and shoulders above everybody else. Phoenix, on paper, probably do, but like I said, as of now, their roster still not filled out right. I think Devin Booker's a little younger. He can handle probably the minutes, but I think Kevin Durant, his minutes, need to come down some. And he's been injury prone the last few years. So I think Phoenix, you can't talk about. I like I said, Denver won the championship, not taking anything away from them, but they didn't really add anything. So, I think the Lakers did, far as like they just made some small moves that make it one big move. I think they're gonna be competitive. Also, just like I said, I've been seeing things about LeBron James Jr., LeBron James' son. He's doing a lot better. And hopefully that's not something he got to worry about in the future. Hopefully it was just some type of, like, sometimes your body can just give out sometimes. I said I'm a doctor or nothing, but, and cardiac arrest is a very serious thing. But hopefully that was just a one-time thing. And it was just a freak accident. Maybe he was just exhausted or something. I don't know, because that could be career ending if that's something that's going to be an issue, so. So, hopefully he's all right. But out east, if Miami get Dame, I guess I'm gonna, throw that caveat out there. If Miami wind up getting Dame Lillard, the NBA has warned, basically the Lillard camp and his agent not to keep putting Miami, I guess, which I don't, like I said, I guess it's some type of tampering thing, but it's kind of BS to me. Because players have done this a lot of times before, so what's the difference between Dame saying he want to go to Miami and other players saying where they want to go, Philly, and me now, I'm I'm in the Philadelphia, Philadelphia is basically this, the teams that people root for around here. I'm in South Jersey. Philadelphia is about 30 minutes away. So it's Phillies fans, Sixers fans, Eagles fans. Um, the Sixers, you know, now it's basically been put on Front Street that, you know, if things go south, that Embiid wants to be out. Harden pretty much want to be gone as well. And like I said, this is just, you know, this is just me. And like I said, it's, you know, I just think it could be like a three-way with the Sixers, the Heat, and some other team to move Lillard to Miami, maybe Harden somewhere, and you know, I think they could be involved in the same trade. So look out for that. But I think now it might go into the season, maybe even to the trade deadline. Or he might just right upstairs in Portland. I mean, I don't know. But if they get him, like I said, if Miami do wind up getting him, and you know, Boston, like I said, they just gave Jaylen Brown his money, which, like I said, I was sort of surprised because he's always been. He was actually in a trade room involving Lillard with the Celtics, but I don't think Lillard really don't want to go there. They got Porzingis in the offseason, so basically they three horses is Lillard, Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis. Porzingis is the question mark because he's, you know, he's staying, you know, he's been injured off and on in his career. So that could be a factor. Greg Williams, of course, with the Dallas. So we'll see how things go there. Like I said, I've always, like I said, the Bucks should never cut out because of Giannis. I mean, basically, but they wind up keeping Middleton. Drew Holiday is always a great player. I'm just worried that they keep running it back, that they need to make a big change somehow. So, but I'm not going to dismiss them. Who else is in the East? Like I said, I mentioned Miami. Even if Miami don't get Dame, you know, what Jimmy Butler has done, what the Heat has done the last few years, you can't count the Heat out either. The Knicks, I like what the Knicks doing as well. Julius Randle, I think he got a ceiling, unfortunately, though. We'll see how that goes, but Jalen Brunson has proven himself. There was rumors about Dame going there. I just thought, like I said, we'll have to involve multiple teams. Knicks don't have draft picks. Portland with draft picks and a piece. Like, they pretty much said that, so if they're not getting that back, they're not going to entertain, you know, much or nothing, so. Hey, did I switch my power? I think I did. Oh, sorry. Alright, let me go ahead and go here. Because they would kick you out for, you know, inactivity. We have about an hour and a half now almost. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 hours. Go ahead and do 2 hours. And I'll probably try to throw some Sonic Origins videos up real quick. So. Somebody behind me. See how that camera just shook like that? Oh yeah, score these points. Like I said, I think the strategy here is just to score quickly. Score, score, score. Oh, I think I'm in the water though. Yeah. I think I got all my knockout awards. I believe. You see, I just did it again. I don't know what that is. Really don't. Look, Coco. Messed up. Messed up, baby. Ah, dang it. Still? Oh, no. Yeah, he got me. Should have probably let it carry me back. Cortex, punk. I haven't cussed one time though, Sister Street. I haven't cussed one time. I was talking about the NBA, but I got thrown off. I was looking at my phone. Oh, they got the Whopper back. Alright, let's go get it. Since they get that, score is over. Okay. They might not score at all. Alright, 105 gives survive. They down big anyway. Oh crap. Oh man. Just throw it everywhere. Where's I'm out of here. Oh, he left. Good. Then I thought we'd get somebody creeping here, but have nobody. But it's fine. Like I said, maybe the playback could get some views. But like I said, the channel, like I said, my channel been sort of slipping a little bit the last like 2 weeks. Haven't been getting a lot of views. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna do Sonic Origins video. Probably do a Hades video as well. Put up a couple of those. Let's continue to talk about the NBA. Like, you know, I was saying the East, Cleveland again, they sort of remind, well, not as powerful as Phoenix. I think basically Donovan Mitchell, which I love him. I like how he plays. I think he basically he's in Utah again. I just think he's the only, you know, well, Garland is great, but I think as far as like scoring the basketball is still, you know, it's too much on Donovan. I think he needs a second person to score. Overall, the team, the front, you know, the starting five is great, but the bench, I think that's how they lost to the Knicks in the first round. Knicks was a little bit deeper, and it proved that in that first round series. The rest of the East, though, like what did teams make the playoffs last year? McChristmas. Drawing a blank again. Let's start with the teams at the bottom, because I don't know why the teams at the bottom is probably Orlando, young, talented. We'll see if they improve this year. Detroit as well. I think they two teams you got to sort of watch out for this season coming in. Who else is in the East? Come on. Stop drawing blanks. I mentioned Miami. But I'm talking about just anywhere. Washington, I think, you know, them making the Bill trade. And I forgot about Bradley. I forgot about Phoenix, but I forgot about that trade too. I just thought about it. But still, like I said, they started 5 would be strong, but what's their bench going to be? But Washington, I think they finally about to start over. Charlotte, because of LaMelo Ball, but he's having health issues, so you know, so that's going to be an issue. Hey, who else in the East? The Bulls. Same with the other Ball brother, Lonzo. They said his career might be over. I'm hearing that. But DeMar DeRozan, basically it's like Toronto. Like, you know, you got a ceiling. Who else? Who else? I'm not forgetting some teams. But I'm drawing a blank right now, sorry. Atlanta Hawks, they just popped in my head. With Trae Young, what they going to do? They gave Dejounte Murray money. There's rumors that, you know, Young might win out, so we'll see how that goes with the Hawks. So, but Trae Young, you know, he got guts. Dejounte Murray is a steady player. The rest of the team is not, you know, not terrible, so let's see how it goes. I feel like I'm missing a big team in the East, but probably want to grab my phone and but I think, like I said, overall the NBA, my main point was the NBA is really the parity is showing. Dang it, should have stayed there. So alright, good win, good win. Yeah, like I said, I think we go, since we had 20 more minutes, so I guess we'd play about whatever gets us. I am on my phone. Uh-oh. The microphone's out? Hopefully my mic ain't out. Oh, dang, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. Probably have to be troopy again. Yep. I did switch the credit, just did switch the power. That's fine. I guess what's the tournament? The tournament, you know, in the beginning of the season. That's gonna be interesting as well. I just wonder how much weight do it has. Do it has weight in the tiebreakers? Do it have weight? Like, let's just say, for example, let's just say, like, somehow Detroit or Orlando wins the tournament. Do you automatically guarantee the playoff spot, or, you know? Like, to me, like, other than the money, what's the motivation of winning that tournament? And I think we're going to see what teams really care about it, because, you know, because it does, I think what I've seen so far, that it does count into the regular season, your wins and stuff like that. So it has some factors with the regular season. But I guess I want to know, other than the money, what would be reason you want to win that tournament, other than bragging rights, I guess, or just being a competitive person overall, or a team or a franchise or whatever. But I think the first one, I think is going to be big because it's history being made. Like you could always say, I won the first one. So I think some franchises will be motivated by that. I just want to see what these teams that expect to contend for a championship, what they're going to do. Like, are they going to basically just take it easy? If they get eliminated, they get eliminated, and just focus on the regular season and the playoffs, the regular, you know, the normal, or are they going to go all out? So it's going to be interesting to see. But I think it does bring some excitement also to the NBA season, at least early in the season. Even though me, like I said, I like the NBA, so I think this is gonna be great. But it wouldn't sway me one way. I mean, I just like watching NBA basketball, so. We'll see. We'll see. Now, let's talk a little baseball. You know, like you know, I've been trying to talk to people about baseball. I know a guy at work, a young guy, he liked baseball, which I'm shocked because, you know, a lot of younger people don't, you know, or people period. Like, I don't really know a lot of baseball fans. I count on one hand. Oh, they're coming for me. What if he destroy it? Outside. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Guess you can't. Why not? He was on me anyway. This game is over. So I'm just gonna try to score as many points as I can. It's over already. Yeah, so actually I'm a lucky person. The Baltimore Orioles, I'm from Baltimore, you know, I say that as many times as I get a chance to. They're in first place right now. They overtook the Tampa Bay Rays. My Atlanta Braves are in first place in the AL East. I mean, National League East, so just you know, I think I joked about this. I hope both of them meet in the World Series, but I kind of don't, because it'd be hard for me to root for either team. But I probably, honestly, as a Braves, I was a Braves fan first. I'll tell the story real quick. I grew up watching the Braves because if you're old enough to remember, they was on TBS every night. My dad, you know, the Orioles was so they had their good years in the 90s, but not consistently. The overall was just an entertaining team, you know, but, you know, because of Cal Ripken, and that was pretty much why, you know, they were still relevant for years. But I was a Braves fan. Braves was the first team I really ever, you know, that I didn't care. That was my team. You know, I actually fell in love with that team. And then, you know, the heartbreaks in the 90s, you know, losing the World Series, especially to the Yankees twice. We did win in 96 with the Cleveland Indians. And I think if it had been any other team, probably wouldn't have won. It was like we was cursed. But the Indians was cursed worse than us, so we was able to beat them in 6 games. I think that was after the strikes, you know. The great players that we had over the years. But, you know, me being from Baltimore, I still rooted for the Orioles, wanted them to do well. In the early 2010s, if that's what you want to call it. You know, they had some competitive year. They made the playoffs a few times. You know, got to the ALCS against the Kansas City Royals. Got swept, which I couldn't believe it. After we beat Detroit. And I tell this story all the time. Well, as an Orioles fan, it's I really had hope. I had hope. You know, if we beat 3 Cy Youngs. We beat Verlander, Max Scherzer was on the Detroit team, and David Price. All 3 of those guys, 3 games that we swept Detroit. Kansas City bullpen was a deep bullpen, and and that's what carried them all the way. I think they won it that year. I know they lost one and won one. I think they won it that time. I forgot who they beat, at the time. I know they lost to the Giants. So I think they won twice in a row. They lost to the Giants and then they won against, oh man, it's killing me. But anyway, I thought we had a chance to win it all that year. They haven't won it since the year I was born, the Orioles. I like this young team. That's why I was saying my resident shout out to my buddy Warren. He was saying, he goes off, he overhypes everything, but he overhyped rumors. While Tony has been now officially taken off the market, so he's not getting traded at all. The trade deadline is Tuesday, so I'll be back to help it out. But I was like, no, honestly, fans are staying in the seats because Tony is so, talented and excited to watch pitching and hitting wise. But I think you have to gut your team. And I think it's not worth it, so I would say no. Don't do it, even if you got a chance. Say, keep building what you're building. Look at you, you're first place. I'm not saying you don't need them, but the Angels is going to want your whole team for them. It's that simple. So, in baseball, you can't, one player can't change your team. You'll get more sales, you'll get more ticket sales, but as far as winning, one player just not going to do it. You need everybody to do their job well. You need your pitchers, you need to start their pitching for sure to be on point. You need timely hitting. Look at the playoffs. That's basically the formula. Timely hitting and strong starting pitching and bullpen. Not saying the bullpen is that much more important than the starting, but I think the starting pitching is more, because once you got, I think once you're, if your starting pitcher, does what he does, when you bring in a reliever, it's not as much pressure because you just out of rhythm. Baseball is a rhythm sport, I believe. So, but that being said, I'm happy that the Orioles doing well, and I'm happy that my Braves doing well. They got the 2 best records in baseball, respectively. But in baseball, I say this as well. It's a curse sometimes because teams with the best record don't always, for the most part, don't always make it to the World Series, let alone winning a championship. Just look at the last few years. So. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It depends on, baseball depends on, if who's in the best rhythm, who's the hotter team, that type of things. Look at what the Phillies did, even though they didn't win the World Series, but they was only, an 83 win team, a wild card team. So, best record always translated to championships. Now, in other sports, the NBA probably almost definitely most of the time. But look what happened to the Bucks. First round, lost to the AFC Miami Heat. So Yeah, it's good. You know, if you want the home field, home court, etc. But if you don't go in playing well, it almost doesn't matter. So. Damn, okay. Well, that, I guess my cussing thing is over. So we at what, 153, so one more game should do it, unless it's a quick game, 1 or 2 games at the most. Then we're gonna go and get out of here. Like I said, I haven't had anybody come in live, but it's cool, you know. So people can always watch the playback. So depending on how fast this next game is, this might be the last game. If we wind up going over 2 hours, that's it. If not, you know what? You know, just to keep it, you know, just to make it organized, we'll play 2 more. Play 2 more. So we're gonna, no matter what, no matter how long this game is, we'll play 2 more. We're gonna play one after this one, and then we'll roll up. Roll out after that. I guess I'm gonna have to send that message when I'm done. But we'll see. You know, what the sports world bring us the next few months. You know, I got a lot of things pending coming up, so hopefully things will work out. I also go to check and see if got all my rewards or what I have to do, and I'll probably try to maybe focus on them. Oh snap. I want to get up out of here. Oh, look at, oh, I could have got you, Ripperoo. So this out next to the last game. We're gonna get out of here after the game after that. Crash. You wanna mess with me, Crash? Go ahead and put that there. About to get me. Trying to get me, trying to get me. Got me. And that little plate there, that's from last week. Oh yeah, got me. I was going to come on camera because, like I said, I got this new headphones, but I was like, nah, I wanted to be comfortable. So, but like, I got plenty of pictures of me. Anybody ever question that? On my avatar, that's really me. Only difference is I got a lot of hair. I ain't had a haircut in a while. I'm trying to grow my beard. Like I said, I've been growing my beard for now over a year now. But as far as my hair, that's not on purpose. I do want to get a haircut, but me being now in this, you know, here in South Jersey, I haven't found a suitable barber yet, even though I've been here 5 months. Now I had a guy I was working with, but one thing I noticed about people out here, but I noticed back at home too, so this is not just here, just a Jersey thing. There's a lot of BS's, man. A lot of bluffers. I could like to use bluff instead of bullshitters. But since I already cussed, and you know, it don't matter now, but a lot of people that talk, say certain things, but they don't mean it. Like this guy, you know, he's a young guy, you know, young people, and I only want to say young people because I'm almost 40 years old, you know. A lot of people don't believe it, but yes, I'm almost 44. That's another thing people don't know about me. Like I said, but yeah, so you know, the whole time we worked there, you know, now I could have been more on him, you know, said, you know, give me a number, blah blah, whatever. So basically, he a young guy, you know, if he got that going on, he has some other stuff going on. I'm not going, you know, even though I'm not revealing his name, I'm still not, you know, basically he has some other stuff going on. You can, you know, you can use your imagination. Oh no. So I said, you know, I was like, yeah, man, like, I was with it, you know, and then he said he was in the area where I was. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's even better, you know, I'll walk to you. Like, you know, I don't mind walking. I'm from Baltimore. You know, I walked a lot of places, so, like, not having a car ain't gonna stop me as long as you're in a, you know, reasonable area, so he wound up quitting the job, you know, I think he basically just walked off one day and just didn't come back, you know, but anyway, so he comes into the store to shop one day, you know, so he sees me, you know, my hair, like I said, my hair ain't been cut. I wonder last time my hair been cut. Honestly, I don't even know. I think it's been like since my birthday, so that's all. It's been since October of last year since I had a haircut. But because I'm older, my hair don't grow. It's like my hair just grows funny. Like it sheds a lot. It's just, you know, I might could get this braided now. I'm not saying that's what I want to do because I don't. I used to have long hair back when I was younger. But basically, long story short, you know, he comes in there and he said, yeah, I'm gonna go get my car and give it to you, you know. So I'm working, wait for him to come back. He shops and just leaves again. So it's like I didn't get, you know, contact with him. So, and then the barbers that is in the area, you know, I've just heard a lot of rumors that they basically like, it's like a front for some illegal stuff and all this other stuff, and they don't answer appointments. It's just, you know, it's just a mess. So that's been what I dealt with since I've been here. Really, since the pandemic, it's been hard for me to get a haircut. You know, so you know, I had one of my residents when I used to do assisted living, somebody he knew, you know, he used to cut my hair. A guy I used to work with went through that as well, cut my hair. So I still got over the pandemic. I had a good barber before the pandemic started. Lost contact with him. I don't know if he just stopped barbering or, you know, during the early part of the pandemic, a lot of people was getting sick and dying. Not saying that's what happened to him, but pretty much just lost contact with him. So, and that's really since then it's been a struggle. The guy I worked with, he wound up quitting. So after that, he wasn't available. Then I met this other guy. He became unavailable as well. So it is what it is. But you know, I ain't afraid to show my face. Maybe my next live I'll do it. I kinda wanted to do it today because I wanted to show off my new headphones. But I decided no, because I'm sitting here, honestly, no shirt on because it's so hot. Even though, well, yeah, you'll be able to see. You would be able to see the way the camera is. You probably see my whole body. So, yeah. So yeah, so it's just that. Yeah, this game is over. So what they go ahead and score. Where they at? Oh, just got somebody trying to stop it. Couldn't stop it that time. Just gonna play one more game and then gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna do a quick Sonic Origins video, and then see my bro doing. I'll probably get on, play a little Call of Duty. I've been promising to do a Call of Duty video. I might do it on Twitch. I haven't been live on my Twitch. I haven't even looked at my Twitch. I don't even think I looked at my Twitch since I've even been here in New Jersey. Twitch is a little bit harder because you gotta, you know, basically it's just live streaming and that's it. But the benefits are more rewarding than YouTube. But I just like YouTube because it's laid back. You know, they don't put no pressure on you. Twitter don't either. I mean, Twitch don't either, but, you know. I think for Twitch you would have to go live every day, at least at first, until you get your audience. And then maybe you could slow it down. And I just can't get live every day. Even what I was doing, I couldn't get live every day back home either, so. Alright, so this is our last match, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We over 2 hours. Appreciate you guys so much for watching the playback, because like I said, far as I've been looking at the count, and nobody has been here, so. And that's fine, like I said, I don't, you know. Like I said, the channel has been sort of up and down. Like I said, 2 weeks we've been on the downside for sure. For sure. Only thing I'm gonna do before I log off, I'm gonna check and see if any of my rewards, you know, I'm missing any rewards or something. I think I got all the knockout rewards. Hung around too long. Oh, one more sports thing. Terrence Crawford against against Spence tonight. That's one of the biggest fights there's been in a while. Probably just a tank fight. I heard a lot about Terrence Crawford. I heard about Spence as well. As far as what I'm hearing from people's perspective, Spence has more power than Crawford, and experience as well. I'm not going to predict because honestly I don't have enough knowledge. I wish I could talk to my man Mel from my old job. He's really into all that. I expect him. I know he's watching the fight tonight. I'm gonna try to watch it if I can. I might have a way to watch it. I'm gonna try. But hopefully everybody enjoyed that. I'm just gonna say hope everybody enjoyed that sporting event tonight. Ain't too often you get a good boxing match. UFC is consistent. You know, they don't never have a lot of huge fights, but they have a lot of, you know, they overall card be entertaining. So hopefully, you know, like I said, but that fight, I think it's going to be a great fight. If I'm not watching, I'm definitely going to follow it if I'm still awake. You know, so that's something to watch out for tonight if you're a sports fan as well. You know, this channel basically, you know, I try to fuse my two favorite things in life. Video games has been a big part of my life since I was younger, and also sports. So you know, I'm not gonna yeah, I may have some setbacks here and there because of my living situation and things of that nature, but I'm always gonna you know, have my love for sports for sure. Let me score these points we're losing. Oh, let's get this one too. Oh, wait, I guess. This was probably more beneficial. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Getting the best of me. Yep. I tried. Okay, it's a close game though, as far as winning the game. Okay, get these points on the board. Come on, jump. Go ahead, score this. Alright, let me go over here, even though, oh, they gone, good. Let's go. Got me. Get them out of here. This is a close game. It's more beneficial to put him here. More beneficial to put him here, baby. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Ah, we both fell in there. I try to focus on scoring and get this game over with. Oh, snap. Oh, I thought that was ours. Yeah, we did it. Woo, what a game. Ooh, 30 points? 29 points, 30 points, something like that. 39. Yep, I was right the first time. Okay, I'm at 92. I only got 8 more to go. Wait, back it out here. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the replay. I may nobody come in live, but that's fine. Like I said, no big deal. Appreciate you guys so much for the support. I will do a couple of videos before the night is over with. We did 2 hours of Crash Team Rumble as AKO Overflow continues. So yeah, we maxed out everything. So yep. So we maxed out everything. I already can't wait to see what next week is. So thanks guys. Like I said, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching Silentsports Gaming channel. I'm going to wrap this thing up. Troy West said thank you so much. Thank you for the support. No matter what, even if it's live, the likes, everything. I just appreciate you guys, man. Like, you know, like I said, it feels good to feel good sometimes when you can. And thank you guys so much. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys next time. I'll probably do a video about this tomorrow, but right now I'm gonna focus on Sonic Origins and some other stuff. So stay tuned for that. I'm Troy West for saying thank you so much for watching. I'm Troy West saying thank you. You're watching the Silentsports Gaming channel right here on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love always, and I love you guys. Thanks.